Hello YouTube and Minecrafters, this is the Black Belt Panda, and in this tutorial video I'm going to show you how to make a pig pen and chicken coop. So to get started here, I already laid out the shape I want my pig pen to take and the separate holding areas for the pigs, in case you didn't want them all running around randomly or whatever, make it easier. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 separate pens here to hold the pigs. And to get started, we'll need some fences. And what you want to do is lay out the area that you want them to be able to wander around in. This could be any size you want. I'd say mine's about medium size. It's not really huge, but it's not really tiny either. You can make yours however big you want, and just go ahead and do that and fence out the area you want. Okay, I've got my area fenced out here, as you can see. Now the next thing we're going to want to do is actually create the separate pens. And now, as I said, I have 8 in mine. You could have as many as you want. Mine's just an even number because it makes it a little bit easier in breeding. Probably really doesn't really make a difference, but at least you've got a match for every pig, you know. No pigs left out in this farm, except the ones that aren't in the farm, but then they wouldn't be in the farm, would they? So I put a poll up on my channel asking whether you guys want to be called pandalings, pandanauts, panders, what have you. I asked for your suggestions, so it's an open-ended poll. There's been a few suggestions already and some votes have been cast. So if you want to go ahead and add your own suggestion or cast a vote on the ones that are already there, you can find that on my channel. I think the two that are currently in the lead are Panda Kohais, which was suggested by my girlfriend, the Sleepy Kitten. Kohai is Japanese for underclassmen, someone who is ranked below you. And the second highest ranked one, I believe, is Pandalings or Panders, one of those two. I think it actually might be Panders. So go ahead and check that out. So next thing we want to do is get some fence gates. Put a fence gate over there and a fence gate here. And the reason we want 2 gates is because we can lead a pig into the pen from the outside. Lead him in there, close the gate, and then if you wanted to let him free in the little, well, I wouldn't call it free, but let him wander around in the little pen out here, you could open this gate here and let him in. So you just want to go ahead and, whoops, don't put any gates up there. Go ahead and add gates to each of your pens here. And this video might be a little bit shorter because this is a simple build, but that's fine. Sometimes the tutorial videos are going to be shorter. This one's pig pen and chicken coop, so you're getting 2, and I keep falling. So you're getting 2 tutorial videos, and believe it or not, that is done. That's the pig pen. You can add some torches if you'd like to light it up a bit, and you can put the torches right on top of the fences. I would probably put them along the pens here, and then maybe one on each of the back corners of the actual open area. So like back here, just get some light in here. I don't much care for putting torches on the ground, honestly. It's not really a pet peeve of mine or anything. I just don't think it looks as good. It's great for quickly lighting up an area and all, so I will do it. But in builds like this, I just prefer to have them actually on the blocks that I'm working with. Probably don't need that many torches right there, but you know what? I think I like it. It looks kind of neat. So then you just need to lead some pigs in here using some wheat, and you've got a pig pen. So let's go over and build the chicken coop. Again, I laid out the area that I wanted to use for the chicken coop. This one's more of a smaller build. So we've got a large cow barn, a medium-sized pig pen, and a small chicken coop, just to kind of mix things up a little bit. The actual coop itself, I want to be 1, maybe 2 blocks up in the air. So we're going to get some fence pieces here. And we're going to put them in the corners. So I want one there, and just stick them in these corners here. You can ignore the torches. They might be a little bit confusing. If you don't know what this is going to look like, I already have an idea of what I want it to look like in my head, so I know, you know, what all the torches are for. Yeah, I think I'll go with one. Okay, so now we want to just grab some wooden planks, and we're going to lay those across the top here and make an outline of the chicken coop itself. Now here where I don't have a torch is going to be a door, so I'm going to leave that one blank for now. And same with over here, that's going to be another door, and you'll see why in a second. I do want to put a block underneath right there, and a block underneath right there. So now the next thing you want to do, hop on up here and add another layer. Go ahead and get the walls for the chicken coop up. And we will add the ceiling layer. Now this is, like I said, this is a pretty small chicken coop, so I'm not going to make it real tall. This is going to be as tall as it's going to get. And we'll put a quick roof on the top as well. But first we want to fill in, well, you don't really need to fill that in, but we'll need some stairs to use as a roof. You can use whatever you want. I'm going to use, what do I want to use? I think I want to use stone brick, just because I can. And let's see, we want to build one side up. Now the front is over here, and I think I want it to go back this direction from the front. So I'm going to build up the front. So I'm going to stick these stairs here before I start building up the front a whole lot, since I don't know quite how tall it's going to be yet. And oh, I don't need that there. Run these across here. I do need one there though. And across here, so I guess it is going to be a little bit tall on the inside just because of the roof. Get over there. There we go. But you know, it's definitely not a huge coop or anything. I want those blocks. There. Okay. You can make a huge coop, huge chicken coop that holds dozens or hundreds of chickens if you wanted to, and you could even use this design to do that, just by increasing the size of the build. Or you can just, you know, make your own. You can take ideas from this one if you want. I firmly believe that, you know, any tutorial video that I make is open for the public to change in any way they want. See, I don't like that. Right up until here, it's fine. So I'm actually going to get rid of these top couple of layers. So bear with me here for a second. And always watch the tutorial videos before you attempt the tutorial, or you will end up repeating the same mistakes that I make. I'd love to plan ahead for every single tutorial I do, but it is a lot of painstaking, time-consuming work. So now I just go ahead and, you know, build everything that I do as I'm making the tutorial. I don't plan ahead on any of this, and it usually works out okay. I haven't had any problems yet, other than, you know, making these sorts of mistakes. What I'm doing now is just I'm extending this out just to make it look a little bit nicer, so that it's not quite so flat. I'll come over here and put those two blocks on. And I think maybe put some steps like that. We'll see how that looks here. Alright, let's step back and take a look. That looks pretty good. I kind of like it. And we'll toss a hole right there. Has a little window. Alright, so now we need a floor. And for the flooring, I'm actually going to use, let's see if I can find them. Where they be? Here we go. Some slabs. I think I'm going to go with stone brick slabs to match the roof. So we'll just toss those in there. Like so. I'm stepping on that area. There we go. And then for the... Oops. Oh, sorry. That was... Okay, there we go. How do I want to do this? Actually, get rid of those. Ah! I've got so many problems all of a sudden. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Let's go with stone bricks along the inside. Like that, and we're going to move the doors up one block instead. So we'll go ahead and shift the door up one block and toss the window up there. And this is why you should never attempt my tutorials as you're watching them. Well, I've got I really wish I could plan ahead, you know? I mean, I kind of do plan ahead. Hang on. Something just made a noise. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, my computer dinged, I guess, because my internet just shut off. I don't want to say moved, but I'm visiting my parents right now in New York. And I'm using a wireless connection, and it's really not that great. But I mean, it works, you know, as long as it works. Let's get some wood slabs in here. Now this is the entrance in here, so we want the slabs along the back, like that. There we go. Awesome. And then we come down here. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and get... I didn't want to get rid of the fence. Not the fence. Anything but the fence. That sounds like some kind of torture there. Anything but the fence. Want to get rid of these torches here. And what I'm going to do is actually replace them with fences. So we're actually going to cover the entire bottom here with fence. I'm going to go and outline it. Okay, cool. Now, let's see. Right there should be right. So I'm going to get rid of that and that slab that was in there. And the reason for that, so I can make a little piece coming off, just like that. And take these roof pieces here, and we'll bring those out the back like that. Whoa. Actually, I'm not going to extend those ones off the side. I'm going to leave those ones like that. But the ones behind them, I'm going to replace with blocks so that doesn't look funny. There we go. And then from the inside, makes a nifty little one block hole for the chickens. You could probably bust that out too. Yeah. There we go. I don't know what that would be for. I guess the special chicken, the alpha male. I don't know. It gives his own little bedroom. But it looks neat from the outside. Kind of looks neat from the inside too. Alright. Now, we're going to make the actual... Let's see. We don't need these fence pieces here. Right. But we do want to outline the area that the chickens get to roam in. And as I said, it's just a small little area. It's nothing big, nothing fancy, but you could expand it, you know. if you want a dozen chickens, 100 chickens, if you want to make the world's largest chicken farm, or just the world's largest chicken coop rather. Maybe even build the world's largest chicken and put it in the world's largest chicken coop. Okay, just wanted to make sure there's no fence there. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that torch. Whoa, it got dark. When did it get dark? I don't know. I'm gonna go stick that fence right there. I'm gonna go sleep the night off real quick. Okay, back to work. With all the mistakes I've been making, this might actually turn out to be a decent length tutorial video. Got some filler material there with all these mistakes. Just gonna toss in a door, place it from the outside, of course, don't break it. Right click. Place it from the outside so mobs can't kill your chickens, I guess, or you while you're in the chicken coop. If you're in here feeding the chickens or whatever, I don't know. Need another window. You want to make sure it's high enough so that the chickens can't jump out the window, or you can put glass panes or glass blocks. I'm actually going to put glass panes in these windows. I know in my cow barn tutorial someone had actually suggested that I use glass blocks in the skylights, and yeah, that would prevent mobs, you know, and it's a good idea if you want to do it. But I wanted the cow barn to be a little bit more realistic, I guess, so I didn't do that. Whoa, hey, they don't stick to the backs of stairs? Are you serious? Are you kidding me with this? Okay, well these top ones aren't getting glass pane, so it's fine. Chickens won't get up that high. But that one is. That one's getting a glass pane. It's a little chicken window. Window for the chicken. Could probably put one there too, but I'm not going to. Alright. And let's take a look. That looks pretty good, huh? I'll keep the chickens in. They can roam underneath here. That's why we put the fence around there. I think we might have some... I don't know. Do we have any useless fence pieces here? No, we don't. Okay, cool. The next thing you'd want to do then is just light the place up. I don't like how that's touching the grass blocks. Be gone. Okay, that's a little bit better. Find some torches. I say a lot now, don't I? I didn't used to. Don't know when I started doing that. I should probably try not to. Just gonna put a torch on each of these fences. What I used to do is when I couldn't think of the word I wanted, I would just pause until I figured it out. And I think I stopped doing that because people were just like staring at me like, why'd you stop talking? I didn't realize I was trying to think of the word that I wanted. So, I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Is it better to say to let people know you're trying to think of something, or is it better to just stop talking until you remember the word you wanted? Should probably put some torches on the inside. Let's get in here. Put one there and one there, and we're good to go. Cool. That is a small chicken coop. So we got our pig farm, pig pen over there, chicken coop over here, cow barn over there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some pigs and chickens, toss them in, and we'll see how it looks with the animals inside. Alright, I'm back. I managed to get some pigs in the pig pen, as you can see, and we've got one happy little family in here. As the pigs grow up, you can go ahead and breed more and more until you can fill the 8 pens, and you can have more in here. Plenty of storage space for pigs, so you'll have lots and lots of pork. Over here in the chicken coop, as you can see, we've got 2 chickens and a baby chicken. So a small, happy little family in here. And as you can see, they happily wander around underneath the chicken coop, which is why I left that space open and fenced it off from the outside. A couple things to note. You want to have 3 wide steps here, I discovered, because as you're leading the chicken into the coop, it often gets stuck down here. So if you add these steps, it can follow you up them quite a bit easier. Also, be sure to place a block right there to connect those 2 fence pieces. I don't know if you can see, I put a block there behind the one underneath the stair, because I found out a chicken can actually squeeze between a fence piece and a block. So that's something to be careful of. Definitely don't want your chickens escaping. I don't know if it would manage to squeeze through that little space just because I was leading it with wheat and it was trying to get to me, or if chickens can actually fit between there, you know, like between this small space here. But it managed to, so gotta be careful with that. And I've come across a couple bugs. If I come over here, when the pigs here were breeding, the baby pig popped outside the fence here, and I had to lead it back in, which is a little bit tricky because the baby pig won't follow you when you've got wheat in your hand. So be sure the pigs are away from the edge when you do that. One other thing I noticed before when I was in here working with the cows is that one of the cows, when it was trying to get to the baby cow, somehow walked through the fence gate when it was closed. I'm pretty sure it's a bug. None of them have done that since. That's just something you want to be careful of, though. Make sure the cows are separated with enough distance so that they don't start walking through the fences. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. That's it for now. In the next tutorial, I'll go ahead and do sheep, and then I'll get started on my survival-themed tutorials, which are basically, you know, bunker complex, underground tunnels, stuff like that. I hope you'll enjoy that as well. So if you like this, click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe. I'll be coming out with lots more videos. If you want to change these ideas up or just make them as they are, feel free to post a video response. As long as it's related, I will approve it. Let's see. Also, like I said before, I have a poll going in my channel, on my channel. It's an open-ended poll, and all I'm asking is basically, what do you guys want to be called? Pandas, pandalings, pandanots, panders. Someone suggested white belt pandas, which is a little bit too long, I think, to actually use. I noticed a lot of people were actually, they're taking common names. Like, I know there's Yognots, so someone had suggested Pandanots, and I know there's, you know, 360s doublings. So now I noticed some people were suggesting Pandalings. I don't know if that's if they're, you know, correlating that to doublings or not. And then there's Panders, which kind of reminds me of Swifters. So I guess it's unavoidable, you know, having similar endings. But I want to know, you know, what you guys want. So far it seems like I think Panders and Pandacohis and possibly Pandalings are coming out on top. If you've got any better suggestions, feel free to post them and, you know, vote on which ones you think are best. So like, comment, subscribe. This is the Black Belt Panda, and I'll see you in the next video.